Hi guys, Mwenesi double M for the scent game. After months of doing scent reviews of my own personal collections for men, I have finally accepted some of the requests that I've been getting from you guys to do one for the ladies. And so today I'm going to talk about the 10 scents that I quite enjoy on women, in no particular order, for no particular occasion. It's just my personal preference of what I would pick for a woman. So let's get into this video of my top 10 scents for women in 2020. So let's get into this list of my 10 scents that I would love to smell on women. Like I said, because I'm not a woman, I don't spray these on myself regularly. I'm not in touch with them regularly. So even my appreciation of the notes, it would not be as defined as I would for the men's. However, I can think of situations and scenarios of where I would like to smell this on a woman. And if I was to put myself in a woman's shoes, what I would use this particular scent for, in which setting, and so on and so forth. So without further ado, let me get into it in no particular order. This is not a top 10. This is just 10 of the scents that I have. And so the first one that I have here with me is from the house of Amouage. This is Love Tuberose. Nice, playful scent. This is a niche house. Amouage is quite well known. This Love Tuberose, it has, it smells a little bit like whipped cream. It smells very, very, very delicious, gourmandy, if you will. There's jasmine in here, there's gardenia, tuberose, of course. But it also has a bit of a maturity to it right at the end in the dry down with cedarwood. Very, very nice. So for me, the first one that I like to smell, and I think it performs differently on different women, would be this scent. I would say probably an all-weather, but maybe leaning towards the cooler weather because of the sweet floral nature of that scent. So that's the first one that I'm going to talk about. The second one I'm really keen on, and it reminds me a lot of, imagine a lady who's, you know, this when she walks out of an elevator and she's confident, she's well dressed. If she leaves a scent trail that smells like Elie Saab's Royale, which is this scent. This is the Parfum version of Elie Saab Royale. For me, there's a neroli, a bit of patchouli in there. It's very grown up, but also extremely well blended. And the first time I smelled this, I thought, wow, this for me would be a confident corporate. This is more of a corporate woman type of scent. I would actually have this as a signature scent if I was a woman. So that for me would be the second scent that I'll talk about, Elie Saab's Royale. The third is this amazing fragrance from Narciso, Ambrée. This is the EDP, Narciso's Ambrée, and again, very much, I think this is more of this is a grown-up version of the Amouage, but I would wear this now on a date, because I have a feeling that the longevity on this is also quite good. And while the notes are quite floral, like Amouage, Love Tuberose, this Narciso's Ambrée is a little bit more on the musky side. And that means that, again, it would perform better in an evening type of setting as opposed to sometime during the day. Very, very nice, very floral, beautiful scent. Yeah, I would definitely recommend Narciso's Ambrée. The next is a very well-known scent by the house of none other than Jean-Paul Gaultier. Even, I mean, his bottles are just amazing. Look at that. Scandal, or Scandal, as people like to point out. There's a lot happening in this scent. There's a bit of booziness. There's a little bit of, there's a citrus element, because I think of the blood orange. This is actually, I mean, if you look at the juice, it does tell you that there's a lot of citrus in here, but there's such a wide range of notes in here that make this such a satisfying fragrance. And for me, Scandal is one of those that you smell it, you know you'll be transported into some fantasy land, and I would definitely recommend this. There's a genuine femininity to this, and I enjoy it. So that's my next scent, Scandal by Jean-Paul Gaultier. big favorite of mine comes from the house of Givenchy, and this one is pretty new. In fact, I think I purchased this for my significant other not too long ago, and this is the intense version, the EDP intense version. It's L'Interdit. I'm trying to pronounce it in a very French, sophisticated way. L'Interdit by the house of Givenchy, and this intense version has it is confidence. It is confidence in a bottle, as far as the woman, the quintessential confident woman is concerned. Why I say this is because while it does have your floral tuberose type of notes in here, it does open with a little bit of pepper. There's a pepperiness there. There's a bit of I don't know if it's mustard seed. I don't know what it is, but there's some very, very advanced notes that have this maturity to it. But then as it dries down, that's where you now really start to get the nice floral, fruity side of the fragrance, where you have vanilla, you've got orange blossom, beautiful scent. And this is new. This is a 2020 scent. So if you're out there and you come across L'Interdit Givenchy as a woman, for me, you won't go wrong. Next is a scent that I have grown accustomed to. I know this scent quite well. This is, I think, the latest version, the Intense EDP from the house of Giorgio Armani, which is Sai, or C, but Sai, I think. And this EDP has a bit more intensity to it. It has, to me, it smells like a really, imagine you've taken a bubble bath and you've got really nice rose and nice floral hints of bubble bath, like just fresh out of the bubble bath feeling. But imagine a dialed up, more intense version of you walking around smelling like a really sophisticated bubble bath. I don't know how else to describe this scent, but that's what I get when I smell this new one from Giorgio Armani. I like the way it makes me feel very comfort. It has a very comforting smell, but it's not offensive. It reminds me a bit of Prada, the Prada L'Homme, for men, but for women. That's what I would describe Giorgio Armani C. So check that out. There's a new one and you can't miss it. It's bright red. Very, very nice scent. My next scent comes from the house of Hermès. I really like this house for women. There's a nice one in there. Twilly is very nice. But the one that I have here is Jour de Hermès, which is quite, there's a very nice complicated feel to this. Almost a mix of fruit and I can see a woman in an airport. When I smell this, I see a woman in an airport. She's dragging her luggage along. She's ordering something from, a restaurant or something like that. But then a lot of these scents speak to confidence. And so for me, Jour de Hermès is one of those that I really enjoy. And I think one of the reasons why I enjoy this scent is because I'm drawn to woody scents, to woody notes, and there's a lot of woodiness, earthiness, a lot of green scent notes that I'm picking up from this. Sweet pea is in here, I believe. But this Jour de Hermès came out in 2013. Beautiful, beautiful scent. It's one of those that you would. It's not for going out. I would have this as a signature scent for women. This and possibly Elie Saab's. Again, on the corporate side, I would really encourage women to check this out. So Jour de Hermès is my next scent. I think we've got about 3 left. So the next one that I want to talk about is, you can't miss this bottle. It's by Carolina Herrera, and this is Good Girl. And this is gourmand. This is like its male counterpart. You smell this and you are going out. This is a going out fragrance. It's playful, it's sexy, it's got this deliciousness to it, which you can't miss, but not to the extent where, in fact, the opening, yeah, there are all these sweet scents. I'm getting, I mean, you can't miss the tonka bean in here. It's a delicious, yummy, there's bergamot in here. It's a very, very nice scent. So if you want to go out and enjoy yourself and smell, you know, nice and sexy, and you know you want to express yourself a little bit, definitely check out Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. The next one in the list is from the house of Yves Saint Laurent, YSL, and this is Libre by YSL. The EDP version that I have here is, this now is what I would consider to be a well-rounded woman. You know, if you smell this, I could easily see you going from dropping the kids in school if you've got kids, then moving on to your office, finishing there, doing a little bit of light shopping, heading back home, making sure that everything is sorted out, working calls, doing meetings. This is such a well-rounded scent, and for me, this Libre is, again, if I was to pick for the corporate woman what I would love to smell, it would be definitely this, Jour d'Hermès, and this Elie Saab, maybe Interdit as well, but this is quintessential corporate woman in a bottle. Libre, you could wear this literally anywhere and not be confident. It's an amazing, amazing scent. I think the reason why Libre has stayed for so long, I mean, this has been around since the 70s. It's one of those timeless scents for women, and no matter which version they keep putting out, it's a balanced, citrusy, beautiful scent for women, and I highly, highly recommend it. Last in my list is from the house of Memo Paris. The one that I have here is Ilha Domel, and I like it. It's one of those that is, it's quite unique. It's a very unique niche scent. La Libella from the same house is quite nice, but I like this Ilha Domel because this is, you know, when you're going to meet people who are a little bit older than you and you want to make an impression, and you want to come off as knowing what you're talking about, I would say that this scent would be the one to convey that message. The Memo house is it almost reminds me of a little bit of you know, Tom Ford, John Varvatos for men. It's left field. It has a, you know, Acqua di Parma, that range of niche fragrances, which if you can pull this off, it means that you're not afraid. You're very confident, you're very bold, and you want people to notice you, especially the older crowd. So that for me would come in at my last scent that I'll talk about. So ladies, if you are thinking about a scent, try one of these. Again, you can see my taste is a little bit more on the elegant, sophisticated side, but again, there's so many scents out there for women. This is just my selection that I've curated in terms of what I think women would not do badly wearing. So check out, if you are here in Nairobi, check out Fragrance Lounge, of course, Linton's, or anywhere where you get your original scents. For me, these scents are timeless, they're beautiful, they're elegant. And finally, for those who've been DMing me, asking me to do a scent for women, there you go. As always, keep watching, keep subscribing, keep sharing. All I want you to get yours, it's me, Double M, for the Scent Game.